thanks for joining me today. If you can't tell, I just want to let you guys know that I am filming again from my MacBook Air's iSight camera. I filmed a little clip for a video last week with it, and it was so easy and convenient. I was like, oh, I wish I could film more of my videos like this. So let me know what you guys think about this quality. It's supposed to be HD. Let me know if you like this sort of framing and if you are okay with this quality, because it's much more convenient than pulling out my normal camera to film. So if you guys like this and I can get away with filming like this, I would be very happy. So let me know down in the comments real quick if you don't mind this or what you guys think about the quality of this video as opposed to my other videos. So today's topic for our video is all about finding inexpensive refills for your Filofax pages. But before we jump into that, I have a really teeny little haul I wanted to show you guys. I went to Target this week, and my Target is kind of like a hit or miss for the new stationery items. I'm assuming they must be going into like a new season of stationery, but right now ours is a little bit spare. I guess you could say it's a little sparse. Sparse. It's a little sparse in our stationery section of our Target. The dollar bins specifically is what I'm talking about. So I picked up some dollar bin items that were new to me, that were cute, and I also picked up a new notebook over in the regular stationery section at Target. So just thought I'd show you guys that stuff before I got into this video, because it pertains. So the first thing I got was this little sticky note pad that is super cute. It has these like kind of like sunflowers, I guess, sort of print, and there is like gray, there's like a teal, and then like a kind of like a chartreuse sort of bright orange, not orange, yellow color. And this is really cute, just a thing of little sticky notes. These sticky notes, by the way, I don't know if you guys have ever used them before. I'm sure plenty of you have. But do you guys also have the problem that they're not really that sticky? I mean, they're really cute, but they're not the best quality sticky notes. But I guess I'll have to get over that. The next thing I got at the dollar bins was this notepad. It is called pink, or they said it was pink, but I think it looks a little bit more like a salmon color. But it just says notes to remember on the top, and then there's lines. Very cute. And we're going to talk about these again in a second. But I got those, of course, $1. Going along with the sticky notes, I bought the notepad that matched that as well. And you guys might be familiar, if you're familiar with the Target dollar bins, you may have seen these or seen other similar prints in these sorts of styles. They kind of have their different styles that they've been using. But I like this print actually, because I really like teal or aqua, whatever that color is, kind of like a mint. And I like gray. And chartreuse isn't really that bad, so I'm okay with these. I think they're cute. Last from the Target dollar bins, I got another giant notepad. Like I needed another one. I didn't, but it was like a teal or a mint or whatever polka dot, you guys, so I had to buy it. And it says write that down up top. So I had to buy it, $1, whatever, super cute. And that's what I got the dollar bins at Target. And then I told you that I also went to the stationery section, and I also picked up another item. You guys may have seen, if you follow me on Instagram, that I picked up this really cute notebook. I really couldn't say no to it. It was striped, which you guys know how much I love stripes. It's neon pink with like a nice sort of creamy tan color, which I thought was really nice for like the summer. It reminds me of summer a lot. And then it's lined with like a silver metallic, and it is just like a bound notebook inside of like a plastic cover. It's made by Russell and Hazel. It's keeping it together. It says number 1, 80 sheet notebook, zipper pouch, college roll. We'll talk about this. This is exciting. So I do have some notes in here, but just skipping. It has this sort of page protector thing going on with it, that you can actually slide things into the side here. Also has like a little slot for business cards or for putting any other like sticky notes or whatever that fit in there. I find that the Target page flags actually fit in there fine, which is really cool. And then I want to skip the notes that I've made. Sorry, guys. But I will show you. If you guys have ever seen the Russell and Hazel pages before, I've had some of their notebooks before, and I really like this sort of undated system where it kind of gives you the days of the week, Monday through Sunday. You can put the date and the subject and just write. And it's just this normal bound sort of style notebook, and all the pages are like this. So it's great for just taking notes. It's my notebook right now, like an extra notebook. More like project planning, I would say. And then what I really loved about this was that it had in the back, let me see if I can show this to you guys and you can see it. Oops, put it this way. It's got a pouch, like a zipper pouch. So convenient. So I can throw, you know, whatever, extra notes, extra stationery goodies. You know I'm going to do that in the back there. So that's really convenient. And then again, the back cover is covered with this plastic. I could technically take this notebook out of here, which is pretty cool, but I like having the page protector on it because I feel like it makes it a little bit more resistant to, you know, if I drop something on it or if I scratch it, I'm scratching the plastic, not the actual notebook, which is good. But you can also stick notes through here too as well, just like kind of like a folder as well. So I thought this was really cool. I think it was only like $5 or $6, and it's clearly ridiculously cute. I like it. I like it a lot. So this is my new project planning notebook, and I've got a couple of things started in here. Some things you will see later this week. So get excited. Yeah, it's just a project planning notebook. That's it. Like, it's just, you know, plain note paper. I can date it and put subject lines and things like that. It's just ridiculously cute. So that is what I picked up at Target this weekend, stationery-wise. And so let's get into the meat of this video now, which is all about finding inexpensive paper packs for and refills for your Filofax or similar planner system. So as you know, I do use a personal size planner, like a Filofax personal size. And, you know, Filofaxes, they're not cheap. The paper refills from Filofax, not cheap. There are a couple of different options for refilling them, which is good. There are more than one company. Filofax isn't the only company that makes refills that fit a Filofax, which is good. But I just find that I like to personalize my stuff a little bit more. And in one of my previous videos, I don't remember if it was last week's or 2 weeks ago's, when I showed you my notes section of my Filofax, I will make sure to link that here or somewhere or down below or whatnot. But when I showed you guys the note section and how I organize my to-do lists and my task lists, I showed you guys that I have a lot of different random paper in there. And they come from, for the most part, they come from packs, paper packs, from the Target dollar bins. I really like these paper packs because they're very close to Filofax size. Let me pull out here. I did pull one out already, which is good. This is a personal size Filofax page. This is actually one of the free printables off of the filofaxy.com website. That's where I use to download my refills for free, and I just print them and cut them out myself, you guys, so I don't even have to pay for them. So this is a calendar page from my planner, and then all these are same size, so I could just show you. If I hold this up, right? Okay, so you can't see, but width-wise, they're exactly the same. Height-wise, this notepad is just a hair shorter. Just a hair shorter. But it still works perfectly fine in my Filofax once I punch the holes. So all I have to do with these is pull them off this notepad, punch the holes in them because I have a 6-hole punch, and put them in my planner. Super easy. Same thing, and I just showed you these ones, but I've got, oops, no, I showed you this one. I've got this pattern as well, and I've got another pattern. All of these are exact same size. All of them came from the Target dollar bins. All of them were $1. And then we've got these other taller, longer list pads. Now these ones require a little bit more work, but still doable. So you can see that these are actually, if you line up the pages with them, they're actually a teeny bit thinner and a little bit taller. So all I do with these, obviously I can't make up for the thinness, and it really doesn't bother me. It's just a hair shy of being the same thickness, or width, I guess you could say, just like these ones were a hair shy of being the same height. But I just line these up, and I'll just find a place to just cut off the bottom. I just cut off the bottom. Because really when it comes down to it, most of what I need to refill in my Filofax anyway is note pages. It's the things that I just write anything down in. Like I just take a quick note, jot an important, piece of information down, and maybe I throw it out. Like I don't want to have to spend a lot of money on paper packs that basically I go through them so easily. So I just pick them up at the Target dollar bins. It's, if you live in the US, if you have a Target near you, I can't guarantee they have all the same colors, but for the most part, you should be able to find these notepads or whatnot. And even at dollar stores, they have things like that. I really do like these smaller, wider ones because, like I said, they are the right width. They're just a little bit short. But really, you can find paper packs anywhere and just cut them down. And that actually leads me to another point. Sometimes I just cut down regular paper. You guys have seen in my Filofax, and let me just pull it out real quick so you guys can see that I use just colored printer paper very frequently in my planner. I want to turn to a page that has it. Here we go. So here's my planner. Here's printer paper, just plain printer paper. Actually, this one I photocopied to have squares on it. So it's like the quad ruled paper, but ignore that. I just cut down normal paper. If you have a paper cutter and then a 6-hole punch, or even a regular hole punch, but it's much easier if you have the 6-hole punch, I will say. It is a little bit tedious to have to punch the individual holes if you don't have a 6-hole punch. But if you have a 6-hole punch and you have your own paper cutter, you can use anything to be your refills. So I refuse to pay for real refills. I make my own and I print them out, which you guys have seen as well in my planner. And I use these refills and I think they're awesome. And then for like the calendar pages, I'm getting them from free from the Filofaxy website. That's it, done. So that's, those are just some ideas for you guys of where you can pick up these inexpensive refills. Don't be afraid to use these. They fit in your planner. If you have a personal size, obviously. But they also fit in your planner, if you just want like extra note pages in your A5 as well. I mean, you can totally punch these and put them in. They're not going to fit the width of the page or the height of the page by any means, but they're just really inexpensive pieces of paper that you can just punch and put in, and it's extra note paper for you. So, think about things like that wherever you go and see cute stationery. If you have your planner with you, whip it out and see if the pages correspond so you don't have to do too much editing on the actual pages, but you can get some really great inexpensive refills for your, if you just get a little creative. So that is my video for today. I just wanted to give you guys those ideas because I did have a few people who said that they had not, they hadn't thought about using these sorts of things in their planner before, but it does fit. So, it's paper. Paper is paper. Put it in your planner and you can use it. Even me with my like crazy faux CD, I still, I don't mind having all these different patterns. In fact, I think it's kind of pretty and it livens it up. So, use different patterns. You can choose one for a season or you can use all of them, which is what I do. You guys have seen that this is my normal list pad that I use in my Filofax. You guys saw that in the last video. So, all of these pads, they all work. So that's really what it's about. You don't have to spend a ton of money to dress up a Filofax. Use what you've got, make it work. So I hope you guys found this video to be helpful, interesting, informative. If you liked it, please make sure to give it a like and go ahead and share it in your social media, tweet it out. Make sure you hashtag @MissTrenchcoat, that's me, so that I can see that you guys are sharing it because I love seeing when you guys share my videos. Sharing is caring, you guys. Sharing is caring. So yeah. If you have any questions, leave them down below. And of course, make sure you're subscribed to my channel because if you didn't realize, I make videos Monday through Friday, and you get a video every day, which is awesome. And I do have them themed out for what I do each day, in case you didn't realize that. So go ahead and be subscribed. Tell your friends to subscribe as well. Getting really close to 5,000 subscribers, and that's really freaking awesome. So thank you guys so much. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. And today's topic is something that I'm really excited and really passionate about. And that is blogging.